Well, hello everybody, and as you guys can hear, my voice is back and ready than ever. So today is, um, today is Saturday, May 9th, year 2026. It's about 11:06 p.m. So thought I'd shoot one before I decidedly get tired and go to bed. So hello everybody, and welcome to Saturday. Pretty action-packed day of racing today on TV and on around the world and such. So I wanted to start with World Endurance, which the race was on from about 8 this morning till about 8 this morning our time, about 2 p.m. Central European Standard Time. So we got around 8 o'clock, and yeah, I paid up to watch it on the WECF for a few hours. It's a 6-hour race, so I didn't watch all of it, but pretty action packed. Peugeot, I didn't say it yesterday, but Peugeot got the pole. So, and Akodis, Lexus ended up getting the pole for GTL. I'm sorry, thinking about IMSA. That's a lot of people were expecting that to translate to wins for both of the cars, but it didn't happen. So I guess, so I was watching it. I guess Cadillac got the early jump. There was a lot of swip swapping. A couple hours later, I come back. About an hour and a half later, BMW's out front. Aston Martin's out front. Ferrari was out front for a spell. Aston Martin looked like it had a pretty decent day. They ended up coming fourth. And then third, and then ahead of them to complete the podium, actually to put the first car on the podium, was Alpine. And then Cadillac ended up, one of the Hertz Cadillacs ended up coming second. But the winner of the hypercar class was I believe it was the number 15. I forget if it was the 20 or the number 15. BMW WRT Motorsport BMW M Hybrid, MV8 Hybrid. So this is the first World Endurance win for the WRT team. WRT team has won, taken over the Letterman, the Rahal Letterman Lanigan operation from BMW, even though after Rahal had the BMW nameplate. Now he's running McLaren's, but this is the first overseas victory for the BMW V8 hybrid. Hopefully more come their way, because I'd love to see somebody other than Porsche win this championship. Somebody other than Toyota or Ferrari or somebody else win the championship. I think I was watching GTD again. Great battles. There was a bunch of scuffles, but McLaren, Grudge 59, not to be mistaken by the Garage 59 at Le Mans, but so yeah, Garage 59's McLaren, Papaya Orange McLaren won, and I think it's McLaren's first GT win in quite some time. So on an international, in the world championship, shall I say? I think it's been its first in a while. I think it might have had a pole a couple of years ago. I think it might have had a pole a couple of years ago at Le Mans, but I don't think it's won. So I think this is the first win for it. I might be wrong. So I think all manufacturers in the World Endurance Championship have won a race. I think Ford might be up for a win, but so I know Corvette has one with the new Z06 GT3R. So yeah, so that happened, and then also today was the Sancio Grand Prix of Indy, which happened at 4:30 p.m. today. I was out for a walk, and it started raining. Glad I came back when I did. So, and I ended up catching that. I ended up getting back to my house when it started to really hammer it down at around 4:55. So I missed about 10 laps of the. So I missed about 10 laps of the race, but I watched all 75. I was pinned to the TV. Palou had an advantage early. I was expecting Alex Palou of Chip Ganassi Racing to actually get another win, because he was pretty strong in the opening. But you guys kind of know me and my policy this year. I don't want to see Penske win another freaking. I don't want to see Penske or Ganassi win another championship or an Indy 500. So I want somebody else to win it this year. Win the championship and the Indy 500 this year. Win the championship and have more of these privateers win races, because I'm getting sick and tired of Chip Ganassi and Roger Penske taking the headlines. And also Honda not winning every 5 seconds, because they sort of had a run of the mill last year after Chevy's been burying them the last couple of years. And I think we need a new engine manufacturer. I think Ford wink wink. I think Ford needs to come back with their Cosworth motors. But we'll see. But yeah, we got a Chevy win via Christian Lundgaard. Lundgaard of Europe. So I forget if he's Norwegian. I forget if he's Norwegian, Swedish, or whichever one. He's one of the Germans. He's one of the either the German or one of the one of those guys. So I think Lundgaard. Rasmussen. He's from Western Europe, a Western Europe country. That's all I know. But Christian Lundgaard gives Chevy a win and also a new winner of the Sancio Grand Prix, because it was either Penske or Ganassi or some winner. In the last 3 years, it's been put in the last 2-3 years. It's been Palou, which has been bad. So there was a lot of hitting. There was a lot of stuff. David Malukas for Penske Racing. Penske Racing was challenging Lundgaard. See, Will Power, who's no longer driving for Roger. Sorry, you guys heard that. So Will Power, who's no longer driving for Penske, and he's driving for somebody else. I don't want to see him win either because I can't stand him either. He's ex-Penske, so, and he's driving a Honda, which I can't stand either. So screw Will Power. Screw Will Power. I wish I was hoping for McLaughlin to win a championship or do something, but since I don't want Team Penske winning, anything, I'm not on board with him. I think too many Aussies, and I don't like. And Joseph Newgarden, he's great, but I wish he would go to another team. But we'll see. But yeah, it's good to see somebody else other than Penske or Ganassi winning a race. So Alex Palou will not be able to sweep the month. In fact, I hope he doesn't. I hope somebody else. I hope Rasmussen or one of the other Chevy guys, or maybe Pato O'Ward wins it. I don't know. Or maybe one of the minor indie teams that really isn't significant, but they get lucky. We'll see how this is, but we'll see how this goes. You know, it's not truly set in stone yet. So, but yeah, the race was very good. Malukas might have had Malukas has been in the series for a number of years. He doesn't have any wins to his name, and and the way he was battling Lundgaard looked like he was battling very well. And the Arrow McLaren team looked like it needed a win. They usually don't win too much, and when they do, it's like, I want to see, if there's one team I want to see win, maybe the Indy 500, Arrow McLaren. But it was a good race overall. I thought it was well paced. I thought it did very well. I thought it did very well in terms of viewing nature and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a bunch of different leaders. We had Malukas, we had Power lead for a little bit, Palou, and a couple other people. But I'm happy that somebody other than a Penske or a Ganassi, or maybe one of the former Penske drivers, or maybe one of the former Ganassi drivers in another car won, because I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want Scott Dixon winning, and I want somebody new to win the Indy 500, but we'll see how things turn out when we start time trials on Tuesday instead of Monday. So yeah. I think NASCAR tomorrow. Also, there's a Pokemon Lost Johto stories up, so you guys can view that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna pull this one as soon as I'm done. But yeah, peace out, everybody, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy and if you guys are working on Monday, enjoy your Sunday. I know I will. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.